What's up, y'all? It's your boy ODM right here. Your daddy's favorite rapper, your mama's favorite DJ. You already know LSOB on the Blackout Podcast. By the way, we got these merch coming for you guys. I know you guys have been asking for it. Where can we get some merch at? What do we will post that on our community here on YouTube and give you the link for that so you guys can get that. We got sweaters coming, man, hoodies, zip ups, all that good stuff. So be looking out for that, plus hats. We're still here, man. We hanging out, but it's kind of like all week because we're sharing this every single day. We're dropping a new one on you. And we are here in Oxnard, 805 representing Brenton Wood's final tour, right? Catch you on the rebound. So many great singers on stage today. We've heard from them. You've seen them. They were here in this chair as well. And today we actually have some beautiful ladies here who are great singers from what I understand. Because they got to be great to be with Danny Trejo's music, right? So introduce yourselves, ladies.
Oh, what's up? My name is Tara New. I'm with Danny Trejo's record label. That's called Trejo's Music.
Tara New.
Yes, Tara New. That's my real last name. People always think it's a stage name.
No,
it's
Tara New?
Yeah.
It'll never go old. Hey, I'll be here for another 30 minutes. Come on. Who we got over here?
And my name is AMORAA J, and I'm under Trejo's Music as well.
AMORAA J.
AMORAA J, yes.
I like that. AMORAA, where you from originally? Born and raised?
So I was born here in LA, but I was raised in Texas.
No way. I hear a little, the little
Do you?
accent. Kinda.
Like southern
I'm
accent?
I'm waiting for you to say y'all.
I do say y'all. So
really?
yeah, I do.
What part of Texas?
So I did elementary through high school in Dallas, and I did college in Austin.
Austin.
Yeah.
I just love going out to the when we would tour San Antonio, man, and
San Antonio,
they would do
yeah.
the La Semana fairs, the big fairs.
Yes.
Big, huge fairs out there. And it was sold, but that was back in the day, man.
Yeah.
But those were good times. Texas is just so welcoming, man. I love all the people from there down south. They're
it's great.
Open. It's just, and it's different. What I mean by different
culture
just,
shock.
I mean, it's like Whataburger and In-N-Out. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Whataburger, In-N-Out. Which one do you like? 'Cause you're an LA girl now. You know
I'm going to have to say In-N-Out. I'm sorry to my Texas friends and family, but In-N-Out is the way to go. Sorry. Just have to put that out
What
there.
about you, Tara? Are you from here?
I'm actually the exact opposite. So I'm from Texas, but raised in LA pretty much. So
Okay.
Whataburger, In-N-Out. It's a toss-up for me. It's 50-50. I can't pick. Yeah.
How long have you been living in LA now?
About 15 years.
Okay.
But I actually just went back to Austin. So I'm going back and forth every month from LA to Austin, LA to Austin.
So your family's back there still?
Yeah, my family's back there. So I'm like, I miss it. I don't have any family in California except like the family
Sure, yeah. Label
Danny,
love, sister love,
family.
yeah.
Oh yeah, we've have our own family now with Carlos and
the whole
Danny, of
gang.
course, Mario.
You get that good Mexican food over here, huh?
Oh yeah, but South Texas, Corpus Christi. I mean, it was like Tex-Mex.
So
I've always been spoiled to get good Mexican food everywhere I live.
Are you? What's your nationality?
I'm half Mexican and half white.
Okay.
Yes.
Best of both worlds. I see
Best
what
of
you
both
did there.
worlds,
Okay. I say all the time because they tell me, "Hey, fool, you don't look Mexican. Fool, you look white, homie. You look hey."
Yeah, I get
You
that.
do.
Don't get mad because I fit in both worlds. My last name's Gutierrez. Hey, and my grandma from Zacatecas. So what do you want me to say? No?
There you go.
Shit.
Teach me your ways because everyone always says that to me too, and I'm like,
Hey.
I gotta have some good comebacks.
I mean, it
like
is what
you
it
look like
is.
a white girl.
Even like today, they have like no sabo kids. They call me no sabo.
No sabo kid.
When I was growing up, Pocho, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Pocho is like born here, parents from Mexico, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
But even like my homies that are just, even with accents that speak Spanish, but because they don't speak the right Spanish that they say in Mexico, they look at you different when you go over there. So it's like, you're a no sabo too.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't win no matter what. You know what I mean?
You can't
So I
win.
try, yeah, forget it.
So, but yeah, it's all good, man. I mean, I grew up in Southern Cali my whole life, and it is what it is. But yeah, man. So you guys, what age did you guys start singing it? When you were youngsters, who were your
I was, like,
inspirations?
little. Yeah, I mean, like 5 years old, 4 or 5. Yeah.
Who'd you grow up on?
Selena.
Corpus
She's from Corpus Christi.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that makes
my
sense.
mom actually met her at her grand opening for her boutique when she did a ribbon cutting, because my mom was in the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, and so she was invited to it. And I was like, well.
Is that right?
Yeah, she shook her hand and everything. She came home. I was like, Mom, shake my hand. So it's sort of like I shook Selena's hand.
Did she get a picture? Did she get a picture with her?
I don't think she did. I feel like I would have seen it by now. But she got her business card with her signature on it. She still has that to this
No way.
day.
Cool.
Yeah.
You know what's dope is we did a commercial with Selena one time. First time I ever met her, as a Coca-Cola commercial with Selena, Toro, not Toro, Coral was the freestyle singers, Lizette Melendez, and we were in an elevator like this, and I had never met her, and it was me, Selena, my boy Bobby, rest in peace, my other partner, and Selena's sister, the drummer. I forgot her
Yeah.
name. And we were just chilling, and we were going up to go do our video shoot for that commercial. So finally I go. I was all nervous. I was like 18, 19 years old, right?
Yeah, I
And
would
she
be
was like-
too. Yeah.
She broke the ice. What's up, y'all? Hey, aren't y'all lighter shade of brown? I go, no, we are. I was like, well, yes. She's like, oh, I love y'all jam, man. They played in Corpus all the time. And she had that accent. I love That's why I didn't talk about
Yeah.
the accent. Reminds me of Selena, but now it was all good, man. Beautiful soul.
Yeah.
Rest
Down
in
to
peace,
earth,
man, right
so
there.
sweet.
Yeah.
So talk about it. I mean, right now, what we doing with the Trejo's music? I know both of you guys got solo projects, right?
Yes.
Are they out
Solo.
now or?
Yeah, so I have some songs that we've released. Shout out to Carlos, our producer.
What's up, Carlos?
Yeah, so I've released This May Be, which is a single that I released, and You Make Love and Fun. And right now we're working on a collaborative album that Danny is releasing soon. We don't have a date.
Collaborative.
Probably
You
like
two?
in the next
Yeah,
month.
so it's
dope.
me, Tara, and like a whole
But
bunch of
also,
other
like,
artists.
Bash and Frankie J
Yeah.
and Coda, which you just had here on
Yeah,
the show.
yeah. Everybody's keeping stuff secret. I get it, man.
Yeah, we're like,
It's coming. Yeah, I
It's
noticed
coming.
that.
You got to stay tuned to find out.
No, absolutely. I love it. I love the
Yes.
suspense. It's all
Very,
good.
very soon.
Very
Man,
soon, yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So how did you come across Danny Trejo?
So I'm fairly new. I got signed a year and a half ago. It's almost 2 years. In July, and it'll be 2 years.
Yeah.
But I met him through a friend, actually. So I moved down to LA about almost 4 years now. And I just, after college, I just got like a whatever kind of job. And through that, I met somebody that happened to be like an actor. And he knew Danny, and he showed Danny one of my singing videos, and Danny was like, "Oh, whoa!" Like,
Did you have your own YouTube videos out?
I had, no, I just had like videos on Instagram.
Okay.
And he saw that.
Yeah.
And so he was like, "Miha, I'm gonna hook you up." And people say that all the time,
Yeah.
and
Sure.
he really did. He really did.
Yeah, I've seen you guys around with him like at different shows. I think we were out last year in Pico Rivera, and we did that outdoor event.
Yeah.
And it was like 30 groups. It was crazy. It was really good turnout. And that's where I remember meeting you guys. It was really quick and passing.
Yeah.
That was fun. That was a
That
fun
was a really
show.
fun. Yeah.
Danny
Yeah.
seems like I've never met. Well, I can't say I met. I mean, yeah, I've met him, but not really had a conversation like this. I plan to, but seemed like very, very genuine, humble dude,
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and
One of the
obviously it
best
shows
people.
because his community embraces him too,
Yes.
for sure, as he
No,
does.
He's
He's
definitely
got,
one of the
like-
best people ever in the world. I
Oh,
know
definitely.
Tara's known him longer than I have, but he's greatly impacted my life.
Yeah, he's like that's how he is. Immediately, he like changes your life.
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
so down to earth, has a big heart, and he's just badass too. So like,
Does he? Yeah, you
he's
don't want
the
to piss him
best
off.
of all the worlds.
That was. What's it like? Has he ever been? I mean, does he go to your studio sessions? Like,
Yeah, well, his studio is in his backyard. He
Yeah.
had
Oh, no
it
way.
built
Yeah, he
just
actually
for
built
Trejo's
one.
music.
man, you have to do the podcast there,
I
Carl. Come on.
know.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Central
Yeah, we
location,
need to
we
do
could-
one there.
Well, I know he's got some Harleys, no? Or he's got
Yeah.
one? He's got two of them?
Beautiful.
Everything, machete pegs, machete, everything.
No kidding,
It was
man.
like
Yeah.
custom designed.
Hell yeah, man. We got to.
amazing.
So man. So the studio's there. So what? He just what's a day like? Him being in the studio with you. Like, is he like, no, do that again? I'm hard. Like, is he very is he critical on you, or he just let you do your thing and then he says, call me when the final things. I'll be inside making some carne salads. and then I'll come back.
I think it's more of like the second one. There's times where he'll like sit down and like listen to us, and I feel like I have a tendency of not singing full voice all the time. So
Yeah.
he'll be like, "You need to sing that stronger." Like I know you.
Okay, so
you
yeah,
can
he
do
gives
that
his
better.
input then.
Yeah, he does
Yeah.
give his input. But
Yeah.
most of the time, he just really enjoys it because he knows that we love singing, and he's very supportive.
And he lets you do what you do.
Yeah.
He's not one of those over the shoulder like
Yeah.
bosses. Or
Exactly,
Like,
yeah.
That's dope because it's harder to sing, to be yourself. You know what I mean? If
Yeah.
you have that, I get it. Critiquing is one thing. Like we
Yeah.
had Mariah on here, and we're talking about Tony G, like that dude, but. He's the producer, though. It's
Right.
I think it's different. He's looking for that specific sound.
Yeah.
and he knows your potential.
Yeah, and I think that's where Carlos comes in. He's
Carlos,
very
the producer, right?
producer.
Oh, okay.
Carlos Guillen. He
Carlos
has his
Guillen.
own
I feel like you
Lacima
should be in
music.
us.
I know.
Yeah.
Do you want to make a little cameo?
Come on, man. Get up, man.
Get over here, Carla. You even got the hat and everything. Trejo's music.
Yeah, you gotta represent, man.
Super quick.
Yeah.
We got him on in.
Carlos.
I can.
Heck yeah.
I can-
What's up,
Singer,
Carlos?
songwriter,
Hey.
producer extraordinaire.
So how's it like working with these ladies right here, man? And their
Oh.
talent and their skills.
Oh, they both are great. They both have their own style, and we definitely are trying to hone in on their strength.
Right.
So that's kind of my job. Danny sometimes does come up with songs and says this will be great for you, and he actually hits it right on, the nail right on the head.
Yeah.
And for TARAH and AMORAA, but we just have to make sure that it's the right key and it brings the strength out of them.
That's very important in singing, especially.
Oh, they know how I work now. I do not hand them a track and say sing on this and sing it how I want you to sing it.
Right.
And even though you're straining, I'm good with it. No, we changed the key. I'm a musician, so I play almost all the
Already then,
instruments,
yeah,
and
you
I got
already
all the
know the
horns
tone,
and
yeah.
live drums and everything, so I can get everybody down to get their song in the right key that best fits them, so I can bring out the best performance in them. That's my task.
Man,
And you're damn good at it.
look at that. Who else have you worked with? Anybody you may know?
Well, I actually do all Pepe Marquez music.
Oh, Pepe, we interviewed him
Yeah,
earlier.
you interviewed him
Yeah.
earlier. Yeah, I've done his stuff for at least, I don't know, the last 20 years.
So you did the Thankful for What You Got record and
but all that stuff.
Man,
I've been
those are
writing
vibes.
I've been writing for him. Almost all the originals that you hear that are on his album,
Yeah.
I wrote them. I wrote the songs, and then I produced, if not the majority, all of it. Of the tracks.
How did you end up meeting Danny?
Oh, we kind of talked about
Well, how
that the
did
other
that-
day, huh? Yeah. So what happened is that they were working on the compilation for the previous compilation for Danny Trejo's Soul Collection, and Bash was looking for a couple other artists and other songs. So the funny thing is that Bash's mom heard about Pepe and was watching Pepe on the on the YouTube channel. And
Bash's mom was?
Yeah. Well, because Pepe's a little older, so
Right.
So she was like into what he was doing and said, "Hey, you should listen to this guy. This guy's got a great sound." And Bash listened to it. Is like, "Oh yeah, he does." So I think somehow he got with Danny and says, "Let's get together with these guys," or with Pepe. They didn't know me.
Yeah.
And see if they want to participate in the compilation album. So we ended up meeting them at Trejo's Tacos,
Yeah.
right there on Sunset.
Which I still have yet to go to, but that's my
you
bad.
should.
I haven't been
You need
there.
to. You need
Oh,
to.
they're so good.
Yeah. And,
they-
Get the
Oh.
shrimp tacos. Those are,
The shrimp. Oh, let me
those are
some
the
shrimp. You had me
best.
sold on shrimp.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's shrimp burritos. Anyways, coincidentally, that same day I met AMORAA because that was
at the same time.
yeah, because she was a new artist coming in, and they still
Okay.
hadn't signed her when I met Danny and obviously Bash then. And so anyway, so we ended up talking, and we ended up connecting, and he asked me if I wrote songs, and I said yeah, send me a few, and
Yeah.
and it's just, long story short, it's just kind of, we started talking and started connecting,
And it all just came together.
and all came together.
That's what's up.
It's a blessing.
How
'Cause
often are you in the studio? Are you like every day? Or
well, I'm in my studio because I have my studio in my own house, but
Yeah.
I'm working on their stuff or whatever. I don't work at Danny's studio.
Yeah.
But at Danny's, we go once a week. Once a week.
Every
where
Wednesday.
I get together with TARAH, AMORAA, and Coda. I work with them.
Oh,
I'm,
yeah.
I'm writing all their stuff, or producing or recording all their stuff. and then I take it home, and if I don't play it myself, which I usually play most of the instruments. I farm it out for like drummer and horn section. I used the TARAH horn section. I used Jeff.
Oh, okay.
Jeff Lewis, and I have a couple pro drummers that I
So
farm
you
out
working with pros and right there, man.
yeah, that I farm out the drumming for, and they just give me, they're right on the pockets. Sal Rodriguez from War too.
Yeah. Oh, man.
As a matter of fact, we did
Kidding
Outlaw.
me?
We did the song Outlaw from War that
Yeah.
Danny Trejo sang, and Sal Rodriguez played drums on that one.
You know,
drummer.
we
Sal.
toured with War in 1993, right?
Wow.
I was like 18, 19, and it was Sal. He was the percussionist. Ronnie Hammond was the drummer.
Oh yeah, sure.
And it's crazy. I saw Ronnie out of nowhere. He was at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, man. I was like, "What's up, Ronnie?" He goes, "Robert, Bobby." I said, "Yeah, they're the same name." Yeah, bro. I hadn't seen him since then, and I learned a lot with War, bro, because we toured with them for 3 months, and I was a little bit travieso. Like I wouldn't me and Howard Scott bumped heads because I was such a little, you know what I'm saying? I was all over the place, and he was like, "Hey, man," he was always telling me on the tour bus, "Why you gotta be so hyper, man? Slow down." Like he was already, viejito style, like, "Hey, relax, man, I'm a little kid, man." But after the tour, like we had mutual respect, and I got goosebumps every night watching them play. But Sal was just like, he was the man, dude.
He's a
Still
great
is.
percussion player. As a matter of fact, sometimes when we do tracks, he said, "You want me to throw on congas and bongos, and I could have this cowbell." Oh, dude, no, not. We don't need all that.
Yeah.
But he's just an awesome guy, and he just always wants to play.
Right.
And he's a good clock.
Yeah.
Good machine.
Amora, man.
Visionary.
So when's the new one coming out? When's the new? You said you guys teased it a little bit, but.
Yeah, so as far as like a single, we don't really have a date on that.
Still working on it?
Still working on it.
Okay.
We're trying to decide which one we want to release because I do have a lot of songs recorded already.
Okay.
So it's more so just picking which one and when. But as far as like the collaborative album, I think that's coming out pretty soon.
Okay.
Pretty soon.
Do you guys do gigs like collaborative, but do you do them on your own? Like, do you have your own separate gigs you do, or where can people see you perform? Can they at this
Pretty
point?
much all
touring
TREJO's music shows. Yeah, I mean the shows that we do are through TREJO's music.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's it. But we have a couple of songs together that we recorded.
Yeah.
And then songs by ourselves and.
Are you guys open for features if somebody wanted you to feature, or not just yet?
Yeah.
Well, I think
We're allowed.
we're definitely
We're
open
allowed.
to that.
You're allowed?
We have.
I have to listen to it. What's your contract
I mean,
say?
yeah. Specifically.
You cannot perform with anybody else. It's Trejo. If their last
It's gotta
name ain't
be
tied to Trejo, then
They gotta be approved, but
Yeah, we're definitely open to
Definitely
it. We
open,
just got to throw it away, and I'm sure we'll.
we can't
review
just
it and
go
we'll
off and
with
do it and then be like, "Surprise, guys! I just did this." Like,
Yeah.
push it.
Well, man, that's awesome. Best of
But,
luck
yeah.
to you guys. I'm sure we'll see each other again. I'm gonna come down and eat some Trejo's tacos. Maybe set up,
it.
talk to Danny. We'll sit down with him. You know what I mean? And
Absolutely.
yeah, we'll talk about all kinds of stuff with that guy. I'm in the bikes too, so I like Harleys. But
Danny's
man,
the best.
thank you guys so much, man. Is there anything
Thank
else you want to
you.
say to people besides teasing your new project coming out?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I just want to say shout out to Danny Trejo because he's become like my family for the last 7 years. We've been working together.
That's what's up.
Since I auditioned for him at the Boys and Girls Club in Pacoima like 7 years ago, and like ever since he's just he really looks out for you. He's just become family. He's just
He's
a
a
really
protector.
true, genuine person.
Yeah.
I
And
see that.
I
I
just
see that.
freaking love that man. He's like a second father to me. Honestly, he's become like my family.
That's
Yeah.
what's up.
So we
That's deep
love
right
Danny.
there.
Yeah. But also, we've got projects coming up.
Yeah. Besides the family, we do
in
that
business
music.
and stuff. But no, we've got this compilation album coming out probably in the next month, Carlos.
Yeah,
you think?
in the next month we'll know.
Cool.
So
exactly.
We'll look out
keep
for
a
it.
lookout
Yeah.
for it.
We'll know an exact date.
Trejo's Soul Collection Volume 2.
Volume 2.
We already got Volume 1 out, so go check it out. It's on Spotify, all the streaming platforms, and we got music videos on YouTube. So you just, Trejo's Music YouTube channel,
Yeah.
you can go subscribe to that and see everything we got out so far.
Thank you guys so much for
Thank
being on
you
the
for
platform,
having
man. We look out for it. We can't wait. And once it comes out, I want another interview, man. So we
Yeah,
can talk about it, what the vibe,
absolutely.
what the energy's like, because nothing like having your own music out and seeing the people's reactions out there, and
Yes.
you know, people
Yes.
just loving your stuff, man.
Yes.
And I can't wait for that. I wish you guys best luck. All right.
Thank
Shout
you
out
so
to the
much.
block out for
Yeah.
having us. Shout out to y'all.
Thank you for having us. The block out. The block out.